What I'm about to show you in this video is going to make some of you very excited, but it will make some of you very mad. But personally, I'm quite excited for this, and I think it's important I start with this intro by explaining that what I'm about to show you is what could be coming to Apex Legends in the near future. We are now at a point where it's possible for every player to grind and earn a set of heirloom shards entirely for free. It will take a lot of grinding levels from level 0 to the point where you can get your free heirloom shards, but it is totally possible. But this presents a problem to the developers and actually a great opportunity for the whole heirloom system to get revamped. And there's some little hints and suggestions that it may be coming, but what I'm going to show you now is a really good idea of the kind of things we could expect potentially. This is because Apex Mobile has literally laid down the perfect blueprint for the best heirloom system in the game. And this is the point where some of you are going to get pretty mad. There's already a lot of outrage that Apex Mobile is getting all the best features, solo mode, amazing skins, rank changes, and all sorts more, but they are completely separate games. Apex HD is the competitive, serious game where balancing and competitive integrity is most important. Apex Mobile is just a playground where balancing doesn't matter as much and all sorts of ideas and concepts are tested. But this tweet here suggests that the main Apex dev team is watching the mobile team's failures and successes very carefully. The current held belief is that Apex Mobile is a testing ground for the main game, but I don't think it's quite like that. I do think that if something is a great success on mobile, the HD Apex devs will certainly at least consider it. So that brings us back to the new heirloom system in Apex Mobile dropping next week. You can unlock the heirloom just by playing, or you can get it by making purchases through in-store events. Obviously, the latter option would be quicker, and I'd guess it'd take a few months of playing free-to-play before you can unlock the heirloom entirely for free. But once you've unlocked the base heirloom, this is where things really get interesting and are just so much better than what we have in the game right now. You go down this amazing heirloom progression system with opportunities to upgrade, customize, and build your very own heirloom that has a design that you like the most. The system is filled with so many extra details and features to actually allow you to put your own personal touch into your heirloom and make it something you're proud to earn. You can add textures to your heirloom, you can choose special effects and stickers, you can even unlock special mini rewards for your legend as you go, such as unique emotes, finishers, skydive emotes, and trackers that feature the heirloom you're building. There's even an opportunity to have a special effect appear in the kill feed when you kill somebody with this heirloom, but this is the crazy part. This is actually 2 heirlooms in one, with 6 separate stages to progress through. I feel like the idea is that if you're a die-hard player that really loves maining a specific legend, you can keep progressing towards your main legend's heirloom, building it how you want with different textures, effects, and extras. It may literally take even a couple years to progress the heirloom entirely free to play, but considering that option is even there is amazing. And if you make purchases in the store here and there over time, you'll build up enough currency to make some upgrades by paying as well. Oh, and by the way, there's like an entire lore trailer based on this heirloom, which is kind of crazy, and I assume they're going to do that for all of the future heirlooms. I'm going to play it now because I think it's really awesome.
I said 7.
You're new to this, aren't you? If you want an expert opinion, you work on expert time. So, you want to get into an armory where you aren't on the guest list, hmm?
The constellation belongs to my family. Someone stole the 4th blade off my brother's body and sold it to Marlowe's depot.
That's high security. You're sure your family would want you risking your neck like that?
Please, Miss Andrade.
There's a side entrance here. Lightly used, lightly guarded. I'd incapacitate the first guard before he sounds the alarm. I'd turn left and slip through the defenses here. I have a jump drive, but I'm sure you'll think of something. Then I'd wait for the patrol to change, sneak in before the vault closes, and claim my prize. Simple as that. Of course, things don't always go according to plan, but I'm sure you know how to improvise.
So, what do I owe you?
Consider this a free consultation. It's always nice to meet talented people. And of course, I understand the things we do for family.
I've been pretty critical of the way that Apex Mobile devs have dealt with monetization in the past, and there are still some details that aren't clear about how long it will take to get this for free or how much it will cost for each level, so I'm a little bit cautious about that. But that's not so important for me and you, who are mostly just focusing on the main Apex for PC and console, because this whole concept is a really great idea that might just be along the lines of what the main dev team is considering for future Heirlooms and Prestige skin. Considering the current Prestige skins are just a set of damage challenges and a 3-tier skin, literally any step towards the Apex Mobile way of doing things would be absolutely massive to see. Who knows when these changes will hit PC and console, and who knows how much effort the main devs will put into building a new Heirloom system? But it's very clear they are thinking about it very carefully, especially considering these tweets they've interacted with in the past. And yes, you can choose to grind hard to earn it completely for free, and there's a clear path ahead of you that lets you know how long it will take. Or, of course, you can take the shorter route by making purchases and upgrade it that way. So that's how the Heirloom system works in Apex Mobile, or the signature weapon system at least, and I'd really like to see the main Apex devs implement this in their main game too. I think the difference here between the Heirlooms in Apex HD and the signature weapons in Apex Mobile paints a picture about how I've been feeling for a long time about the main game. I think that the main Apex devs actually do a really great job at balancing, and that's clear to see when a legend like Sia can go under the radar and underplayed for months without any significant changes, and then suddenly get massive adoption and pick rate just because the community evolves and new metas grow amongst the player base healthily. But when it comes to all those shiny features and extras, it's easy to look at Apex Mobile and feel pretty frustrated. Some of the skins are just that much more detailed, the events and game modes they drop are far more frequent, and they're pushing out content at a faster pace. At times when I play Apex Mobile, it feels more like a fun game as opposed to this super sweaty competitive environment, and I just want a little drop of that in the main game. I think it helps that Apex Mobile is running Unreal Engine, to be honest. I think that we should all come to accept that developing this kind of content in the main game isn't such an easy task. I do get that. But even so, we can still see features and elements from the mobile version that the main dev should at least give a try. Apex Mobile recently launched solo mode as a limited time event, and it was a pretty big success amongst the community. And I feel like it's about time the devs consider that as an option for an LTM again, even if just for a few days or something. This is a perfect example of the devs focusing entirely on player engagement and balancing and the health of the game, sometimes maybe a little bit too much. But it's not just about LTMs. I think Apex Mobile's extensive list of badges and unlockables is also something that makes me wish Apex HD had more to offer. I'm a player that's already played ranked for thousands of games, already got damage badges, and already unlocked all of the extras. More progression systems or more badges to grind out would just bring more casual fun back into the experience. I think the point I'm trying to make with this video is that I'm happy with Apex HD being the competitive, balanced game out of the two, but I still can't help but feel that more attention towards the casual gameplay mindset would be great, even just a little drop. We need more regular progression and cool gimmicks to unlock over time, and I think it would just help breathe a breath of fresh air into the game. Now, if you're still watching this video, there's a chance you may actually genuinely be interested in the mobile version of the game. So this video isn't sponsored or anything, just sharing my personal interests and opinions. I actually kind of like Apex Mobile, and I have a separate mobile channel about this game. I just want to quickly cover what's coming in Season 3 next week on October 18th, and I'd say you probably want to subscribe to my mobile channel if you want more frequent mobile content and want to know what's going on there. But in Season 3, we're getting Ash. She's got a bunch of interesting perks, and talking of perks, they're adding perks to ranked permanently now, so that's kind of a big thing when it comes to the meta. Caustics getting a buff, I'm a bit scared about that. Fade's getting a small nerf. We're getting the Rampage as a floor loot item, the L-Star and Prowler in the care package. The L-Star I've actually tried in game already. It's pretty powerful. We're of course going to be getting some Halloween events. There's a Halloween LTM coming where they're reskinning the supply bins and dropship, and who knows what's waiting inside. I have no idea. We're going to get another couple LTMs and stuff. And of course, we got a new POI on Kings Canyon called Colosseum. Now you can go there and press a button and it calls everyone in the map to say, hey, I'm here, come and fight me. And then if you fight players in this area and take jewels and win jewels, you get higher tier loot the more fights you win. And you can actually unlock badges by doing this. A perfect example, right, that we're unlocking badges by just doing cool things in game. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff coming. My mobile channel is on screen now, and another non-mobile video as well. So I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio!